everyone, it's been a hot minute since I came at you with a bullet journal video, so here is my reading setup for June of 2022. I got a new bullet journal because I filled the black page one. I'm never doing that again. And I got this one from Notebook Therapy. It's a matcha theme, so it's got this beautiful green colour with these lovely silver edgings. And I love this little matcha design on the front cover. I'm not actually a fan of matcha myself. I like the flavouring in things, but the actual tea itself is just a no thank you from me. But I've got my name written in here and everything, and I thought what better theme for the month than to match, see what I did with the pun, my theme to the journal. So we are having a matcha theme. Starting off with this lovely little design. I kind of messed up these swirls, but whatever. And our quote of "You're my perfect matcha." I just thought that was really sweet. And I'm really happy with how the colourings, and I'm actually proud of how all of my pictures have come out this time. I've not used stickers or anything. It's all hand lettered and it's all hand drawn by me. I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of things. This is my day's red spread. I wanted to do a bit of a cutout and have a play around with a Dutch door. So that's what we've got. And then we've got these little boxes that I've drawn for decoration. Got my physical books tracker, my audio tracker. And you can see I kind of messed up a little bit with lining up the squares, but you know, that was because I added those in afterwards. And then moving on, we have my TBR. And I've got two main TBRs for June. I've got my Yalc one, which is the authors that are going to Yalc whose books I already own. So I'd kind of like to read as many of these as I can before I go. And then it's also Pride Month. So I've got my second list of a handful of books that I already own that are Pride. So I've also decided to join the TBR Takedown Challenge as well, which is over on TikTok, and I will link it in the description. And I may be overdoing it, but you know me, I like to have many choices for my TBRs. And I did originally decide that June was going to be my completely what I felt like at the time, but that's going to have to now be July. But again, really happy with how the pictures have come out here, especially the little matcha roll that's there that kind of looks like a little cake of some sort. I just think that's really, really cute. The cake itself didn't really come out, it looks a bit mouldy, but we're not going to focus on that for too long. So moving on to the next spread coming up is my Pages Read tracker. And for this one, I originally took it out of my monthly spreads, but then I decided that actually I missed having it and I liked the visuals that it gave. So originally for the title, I for some reason had a brain fart and I nearly wrote TBR. So that's why the P looks a little bit weird. But I actually really like the effect with the highlight of the green on the lettering. And then we've obviously got my Pages Read. I kind of just went up in 20s to 600 and then anything over 600, which is extraordinarily rare for me to do, I will just write in. And then we've got obviously the dates going across and the total. And then I've got another really cute drawing and then space for me to write in the books and do the colour coding. But again, really happy with how this spread looks. It's quite clean, I think, compared to a lot of others that I've done in the past. And then my final spread currently for this setup, I've got my books read and my quotes. And again, this is just where I list the books that I read with the stars and then any notable quotes. And then I've got another T with the matcha whisks. And again, really, really happy with how the colourings came out. I think I managed to get some really good shading in there. And this one in particular, I absolutely love how I've managed to get the colourings just right, and it even looks like there's a bit of a reflection on the whisk itself, and I just love it so much. I'm really happy with it, and as you can see on the close-up, just shows a little bit more of that detail that I managed to add in, and I'm just really happy with it. So those are the spreads that I've got for this month. I then have left a few blank pages for like individual books. I will write up about them and talk about them and add pictures, and then at the end of the month I'll then do a summary spread along with the book of the month spread, which I will then include in my TBR showdown or end of year showdown for my books. But that is my theme for the month. I'm really happy with it, and I hope you also like it too. Let me know in the comments, what themes have you done for this month? I'd be really interested to find out what you're all doing. This is also the point in the recording where I realised that the paperclip that comes with the book was in the back. So it's this lovely little matcha tea leaf. It's so cute. I love it. And then I've got my practice pages. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with this theme. It took me far longer than I was hoping to get done. I think it took me about 8-9 hours all in, but then again, I am an amateur artist, so I must have erased about 50 times. And then I just wanted to wrap everything up by showing you the pens that I used. All of these spreads were done with these 3 Tombos, so we've got 133, 126 and 990. You know, 2 greens and a creamy colour. And then the pens that I used was the Uniball pens. The 0.5 is my favourite one and it did the best lines. And I also used a couple of Faber-Castell liners in sepia. So that is my monthly wrap up. It's only a short video from me, but I hope you enjoy. I hope you're good. I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you next month for the next video. Bye.